Hi, fellow crafters, welcome to Mindful Vibing Academy. I am Kriti, and today we will be discussing about this beautiful Sutton slice technique. So, let's get started. Before starting today's video, I would like to take a moment to thank Gayatri for such beautiful gifts. She gifted me this beautiful acrylic sheet and this acrylic roller. I am thoroughly grateful for each and every single one of you who like my art and who support me in such beautiful ways. So thank you so much, Gayatri. It means a lot to me, and I really hope that you keep enjoying my videos. Also, I'm feeling a little under the weather today, hence the voice. So I really hope you enjoy this video. Let's get started. So for this technique, I'm going to go ahead with two colors. One is navy blue and one is light blue. So navy blue, I have conditioned the clay nicely and I have rolled it out on my acrylic sheet. Now I have taken a texture mat. I highly suggest to go ahead with a texture mat that has a little bit more depth in the texture of the mat. Here the mat that I have chosen has slightly less depth, so it is going to affect the texture as well. Now here I have taken light blue color which is overly conditioned, so this clay is very soft and it is kind of sticky, and you have to make sure that you take this much of sticky or conditioned clay. Before this process, I was actually sprinkling a little bit of corn flour on the texture mat in order to make sure that the clay doesn't stick to the mat when the time comes. So here I'm just pressing my light blue clay against my texture mat so that it just gets into the textures very nicely. Now I'm removing the excess using my craft knife. In this step, you have to make sure that you are removing each and every single piece that is over the texture mat, other than the ones that are inside the texture, of course. So you can place your knife at an angle of around 30 degrees and then slide it through your texture mat. Also, it is advisable to go ahead with a texture mat that is flexible. This one is made up of plastic, solid plastic, so it was not really flexible. But if you get a flexible texture mat, it'll be even better. So here I'm just taking off a little bit extra clay using my rubbing alcohol on a cotton pad. Now I've cleaned it up and I'm going to place it over my navy blue clay. I'm going to roll my clay out once to make sure that it sticks to the acrylic sheet nicely, so that when I put the texture mat over it, it doesn't come off. Now I am putting my texture mat over it from the place where I had done the light blue color. Now I am going to press it against the clay using my acrylic roller. At this point of time, you have to apply a little bit more force to make sure that the clay in the texture mat gets on the polymer clay slab. Now I am removing the texture mat very lightly. You do not have to rip it off. You have to do this process very slowly to make sure that the entire clay is getting stuck to the polymer clay slab. And here is what I got. I'm absolutely loving how it turned out. When you will be using a flexible texture mat, you can also take off the texture mat in a very slow manner and see if there are some spaces that are remaining, so you can put it back and then roll it over once again to make sure that the entire clay from the texture mat gets over your polymer clay slab. I'll try to do one tutorial with a flexible texture mat as and when I get one. Now I'll be using my favorite clay cutters to get my favorite designs, and this is how it turned out. I absolutely loved the look of it and I'll definitely go ahead with this technique even more. Do let me know how you guys find this video. I really hope you liked it. If you like it, do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more such content. I post almost on a daily basis, to turn on the notifications to not miss out on any such content. And I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care.